Assalamu alaikum.
Omar Abbassi, Assalamu alaikum.
What's going on? I don't even know if I'm considered part of the commissioner squad, but I'm at least the podcast host.
You are.
And welcome to the Muslim Basketball Central League first official preseason podcast. So first things first, we definitely have the recurring theme of, if you're new to the season, recurring theme of bringing attention and awareness to Palestine. So as you may have realized, all the team names are Palestinian city names. And you know, everything about our league, we're trying to bring awareness and attention to the cause and everything like that. So keep them in your du'as. We'll have the link in the description, inshallah. For the donation. And anything else?
No.
All right.
Beautifully said.
So this year the podcast is going to work a little differently. Last year we had me and Yusuf here every time. We kind of just rotated. Rayyan was here. We had random guests. But this year I'm going to be your main host. I'm going to be here every time, and then we're going to rotate Rayyan, Yusuf, and Tariq Hamid as your co-hosts. And then we will have a random guest, preferably one from each team as the season goes by. And this first time we're going to go with Abbassi. He knows half the teams here, so it works out perfectly for us. And he's pretty knowledgeable on our side of things here. So
I don't want to say all that, but I'll take it.
I mean, he has experience podcasting. I don't have to show him the ropes or anything. He's all good on that stuff. I mean, if you're new, we do also like a lot of times. Like last year, we did top plays. We did like all these little segments that were just fun or funny, and we a lot of times with the podcast, we kind of keep things light here. So we do joke around, we do mess around. The way that happens is we kind of rag on teams or we make jokes and stuff like that. So try not to take it too personally.
I'd say take it personally, but show me what you got on the court.
Yeah,
no beef.
Yeah, prove us wrong. How
it.
about that? That's better. Yeah. But if you do get if you do take anything personally, just I'm a nice guy. Come talk to me on the side. No big deal. We'll deal with it. We'll take care of it. Won't bring you up, or we'll come to some kind of arrangement together.
Yeah.
But besides that, this year no holds barred. I'm not holding back this year.
No. Learning from North Jersey.
Yo, if you're watching their pods, they're wild, bro. So, all right. Last announcement. This Sunday, inshallah, we're gonna have media day at 9:30. So we're bringing a camera. We're gonna take pictures and stuff like that. So for every team, try to be there 9:30 a.m. Games start at 10. So try to be there at 9:30. I'm gonna be doing the pictures as far as right now. As of right now, we're trying to still have a volunteer come and take the pictures and stuff like that. But as of right now, it's me. So you got to be there at 9:30 because I have a game going on too. I'm dealing with other logistical things during the season and stuff like that. But besides that, that's all I got. Let's get right into it. All right. So do you wanna go through the matchups? Or and we'll go through each team as that's going by like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're just going to go first matchup. And then, so first
good.
matchup, 10 a.m., Court 1, Ajjur versus Areeha.
That's right.
All right. So I know Ajjur is a Central Jersey team, but I was looking because lo and behold, we're playing, my team is playing this team this week.
That's right.
And I did recognize a few names. Not that I know much about them, but I do know championship caliber players. That's all I can say.
So basically, here's the scoop. I'll give you guys the details. This is like your little.
This is what I need.
Yeah, you're gonna get your what they call them, whatever. It'll come to me. But basically, this is the Yazur had so many players that they had to do Yazur A, Yazur B. Yazur won the championship last year, so Yazur's a good team. They separated into their main big three, and and they picked up other players onto the one team. And you have Abdul Traore, Chandi, who I'm recognizing here, Saeed. But basically, and this is fresh off the presses, Hassan Zakir, who was, as you may recognize, one of the best players in Central League last year. NVR was like 33, something like that. He was nasty.
Wow.
He was on Khan Yunis. And you might remember when they were talking trash, playing against each other. Hassan Zakir actually delivered Yazur's only loss in the regular season off of a breakout game. It was insane.
Wow.
I remember, and it was funny too because the segment before, like the week before that on the podcast, we brought Hassan on, and we brought somebody from Yazur, which is actually Chandi. They're on the same team together now, and they were talking trash for 10 minutes before the game came, and then they came and Hassan Hassan took the win after that, so it was pretty nasty. But now we got a KD and the Warriors situation.
This makes no sense. How are you guys best friends now?
Hassan is now teaming up with Chandi. To be fair, he was on the Yazur 18, but we had to take him off because it was just going to be way too OP. But, he's now on Yazur B team with Chandi, Abdul Traor, Saeed. Those are the old Yazur guys, and then there's a bunch of guys that we also have not met yet. That we're looking forward to meeting, inshallah. So should be a good team for sure. They have the makings of a championship team, and then they added Hassan too. So
I was gonna say, like, you mentioned this Hassan guy, and I was like, if he's the best player, I want to guard that. But then he's 6'3", 180. I was like, I'll leave that to someone else.
And then we got the other team, which is Areeha.
So this is a team straight out of North Jersey,
aka the Abbassi team.
Yes.
The only the requirement to be on this team is your last name has to be Abbassi. You don't have to be nice.
Or related.
Your last name just has to be
Abbassi. You have to be related. So Farsan, Islam Abbassi, Omar Bigo Abbassi. So there's a little bit of a difference there. You see little O, I'm little O because I'm little. And then he's Big O because he's big.
You have a big heart though.
I hope. And then you have Sami Abbassi. Those are the Abbassis. Islam Farsan are 30, pushing 40. Nah, not yet. But
well, there's one. Big O is 41. It looks like.
Big O he's old. He's old. No, he's old. This team isn't, honestly. It's built well. We're gonna mesh right off the bat. We played together an infinite amount of times, whether it's at the park, whether it's on a team. Like, you can go through my first few seasons. Farsan, Islam, Big O, Jaime. We're all on the same team.
Oh, we're gonna play against Jaime this year.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Ibrahim Omar, that's Jaime, yo. Y'all can get to see him firsthand. I actually can't wait for that. And Samih is Big O's actually son, so he's young, but he has size. So I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm honestly really interested to see how Samih is gonna play. I think this might be his first time in a real men's league. At least MB. It definitely is.
How old is he? 16. Oh, okay.
16.
Rookie.
But he's 5'11", 175, and still growing.
I mean, honestly, I feel like somebody's like real basketball career starts around that age. You know what I mean? Like, if you can get experience around them, that's great. You know what I mean? You start getting really good.
I love that about MB, by the way. The rule that it's 16, because I started when I was 16.
Exactly.
I feel like I've developed.
Your high school sophomore year, like there's some good players around that age.
Great experience.
Cool.
But I like the way we're built. I think we're gonna mesh immediately. There's not the most talent in the world on the team, but just because I want the smoke and I love it, let's see if anyone can keep up with me. That's all I'll say. Ajjur, I'm challenging you guys right off the bat. Let's see if you guys can keep up with me. I'm gonna be running like crazy. Don't be complaining, yo.
I hear you play like Steph Curry.
Bro, I don't stop running. I use a million screens. Alhamdulillah, bro.
Wow, okay.
And I'm not afraid to admit it. It's part of the game, bro. Play
there you
go. Play ISO. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, screens are part of the game.
I mean, honestly, that's the big difference between like when you play full court versus when you're playing like a half court game or whatever, or you're playing one-on-one. It's like you have your teamates to, for this exact reason. So
what's the point of an ISO game, bro?
Yeah. I'm the guy that kind of plays ISO a lot. But no, to be honest though, my brothers and like my friends always ragging me for playing ISO, but we're playing half court, but like full court, I'm a different player, and you can take that to the bank. All right.
All right.
All right. Next team on court 2, because now in Hoop Heaven we actually have 2 courts, and it'll be made clear which court's court 1, court 2, and stuff like that. We'll make sure of that. But we got Haifa versus Sabra, and Haifa is actually a team that we have no idea anybody on that team. So this is our wild card team right here. Okay. You guys can be really good or you can be trash. So I hope you prove to be on the really good side, because to be honest, I'm looking at all the teams. I don't see any really weak teams.
Okay.
This year the league looks pretty nice. Like the leagues, every team that I've seen return from last season improved, and we got some like 3 North Jersey teams.
Yeah.
So like, we're looking good this year, inshallah. But let's see, Sabra is actually a return team. It's Rayyan Al-Benna's team. So Rayyan picked up our old player, Kieran Webster, who weighs 0 pounds, it looks like, on the stat sheet.
People be messing around.
He's, I would say about 6'1", even though he left that, so I'm giving the scouting report. That was what I was missing before, scouting report. Yes.
There you go.
So you get the scouting report, he's a 6'1". So they took their best players. They got Malik, Omar, Rayyan.
Is that his brother, Muhammad Al-Benna?
Yeah, so he brought his brother, who didn't play with us last year, but he played college.
Older?
I heard he played college.
Oh, wow.
He's nice, yeah. He's I played with him before. He's definitely like pretty good. Yeah.
Ben, the genetics are crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
Mashallah,
nice. He's nice, mashallah.
Yeah.
And then I heard also Ahmed Al Sayed is good. I don't know him. They also brought back Abdullah Mahmoud from last year. He was on the top plays quite a few times.
And they have, of course, Abbassi.
Abbassi, yeah. Kamish, there you go.
Right.
So if anything is 50-50 call, they're going to go that way. You got 2 commissions. Why you had 2, bro? Come on, like. What's it called?
Hey, I bet you what. Okay, no betting, but if you stuck around and watched, I'm sure you'll find one of them paying the refs. I'm just saying.
They actually, I think Omar Sadiq is the one that pays the refs. Actually,
there you go.
So I mean, when your boss is playing on the court, but yeah, that's gonna be a good team too. They definitely. It looks like they're a little different. They don't have the Shabans on here, but the Shabans actually made another team, so that's a little T for the. Don't know what happened there. Maybe we'll ask him on a post-game interview one time. If there was an ugly split, an amicable split, who knows? Let's find out.
There is a lot of stuff going on in Boston.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that's this team. And then, again, like we said, for Haifa, we just don't know these guys. But excited to see you guys, inshallah, this year. Hope you guys enjoy the pod. First mention here.
First mention, but not really.
Okay, so game 2 will be at 11 a.m. That's going to be, let's start with Ramla and Tulkarem.
All right.
So, go ahead.
Ramla is my squad,
Yeah.
or Jersey. Well, not my squad.
Yeah.
A squad that I know. So, actually, when this team was first formulated, I was like, bro, what are you guys doing, bro? I was like, you guys are taking... Bro, honestly, if you look at...
Bro, weren't these the runner-up champions last year?
That's what I was going to say. Ramla and, like, some of the players on the team are literally, you guys saw them be cups. So you guys know what you guys are.
Yeah.
So you guys had Yazur or whatever.
When Omar Mana was actually hitting threes
from half court, bro. Which is not, you won't see that.
I was sitting there watching. I thought he actually hit threes.
You think he's a three-point right? No, man. No. He only takes threes like that when he's up 20 and he's having a good time. That's it. He just can't shoot threes. Like, you leave him open out there. But no. This team is tough. You have Shafiq, who, look, I'll be very straightforward. I play Shafiq like weekly, one-on-ones. Mm-hmm. He beats me every time. I mean, like, we do series. He beats me in every series. I'll take some games, but he beat me every time. He's shifty. He's smart. He could shoot. Like, he can play defense. He's got everything going for him. You have Omar Mana, who's just a 6'5". Like, he's gonna hustle. He's so passionate. He wants to win everything he does. Bro, I don't think there's ever been a team where Omar Mana has been on the team and they're bad. Wow, the team is always good, and because he averages 20 and 20. Mm-hmm. He like every season for the last, I don't know how long, averages 20 and 20. I'm pretty sure he still has the record for the most rebounds in a single game.
Wow. So how many do you have?
Like 30. Like 33 or 35, something like that. I'm not sure if anyone broke it, but I know he had it for a while.
That's insane.
Muhammad Ahmed, good shooter. That's pretty much it. He could hear it, and I don't care if he hears. Muad is very young. You guys see the age right there. Uh-huh. Very, very, very young. And 15, I'm glad he's playing. Great for experience. He's a great player. He's an up-and-comer. Not much of a shooter. He's a lefty. He's good driving, but honestly, I don't expect him to see the court much, because of how inexperienced, young, and small he is. He's pretty tall. Like, he says 5'10", like, for his age, but just very inexperienced. Jason Gomes. Oh, never mind Jason Gomes. Eliasik Lagan, Muad's older brother. Shooter, was nominee for Most Improved Player one of these last couple seasons. Yeah. He's good, but he's very short. I bully him all the time. He's gonna get mad at me. He's a BJJ. You don't want to fight with him. He's a BJJ master, so he'll kill you. Amir Hassan is great.
They say BJJ is good for women or small people for self-defense.
Yeah, get him, bro. Get him. Amir is a great at this team. He's big. He could shoot and everything. His only issue is that he has some confidence issues, and their captain is Ahmed Ladeh. This team is going to be really good. Yeah, I'll be surprised if they're not a top 2-3 team in this. No,
league. Absolutely. It seems like they're going to be top 3. Yeah. When I was doing the MBR calculations, I was like,
this team. Like, if this means anything, I don't know that it will, but in North Jersey, this season they would be. I don't want to say they definitely wouldn't be on the worst side.
Worst side. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That seems like a good team. And then we got Tulkarem, which is our side. So this is actually. It seems like that's our second Central versus North matchup, and I'm rooting for Central the whole way.
Of course, that makes sense.
By the way, so.
I'm rooting for Central too.
I hope you.
Screw the North Jersey. That's comp right there. Yeah, that's competition.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, so for this team, we got you gave the whole scouting report, so I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
So I don't know Wahid or Yusuf Johan, but Tariq Hamid was a free agent assigned to this team. Tariq Hamid, he's a smart player. He has a nice handle. Whenever he is aggressive and tries to score, he does excellent. But he's a pass first point guard, and like that's a really good position to be on. It's good that he was assigned to this team because he actually knows these guys from last year as well. Subhan, he was one of the early on in the league. He was like one of the best players in the league, I would say. Kind of started to fall off as the season went by.
Wow, he looks like he's me, 5'7".
Yeah, he's nice too.
140.
Right. No, he has a nice 3-point shot. His handle is on a string. He's really shifty. He drives in. He finds his teammates a lot, but isn't afraid to score. He's hit a couple of and one 3-pointers. He's nice. Like, you know what I mean?
They call foul from a 3 for you.
Oh, believe me, when you see this guy pulling up and they just rush up and they actually.
I never get them. It's retarded. It's actually so stupid.
Well, hopefully you'll see. I actually think we're going for the North Jersey refs this year too. So
they follow me everywhere, man.
Then we got Raheem. Raheem was nice too last year. He actually came on the pod. He was pretty funny too. But he wasn't missing against Rafah last year. But what's it called? Rafah, I mean. But what's it called? Raheem has a nice 3. He's usually a catch and shoot player, but he just doesn't miss. Like he'll be on the 3, sitting there waiting for it. He gets it.
So you can't leave him open.
Yeah, you cannot leave him open.
Okay.
I'm not sure who Muhsin is. Minhaj is good too. When he puts his mind he's the captain. When he puts his his energy to trying to score and driving in, because the thing that they were lacking last year, they didn't drive in as much. They were more of a perimeter team. They all good shooters. You know what I mean? But when they drove in and when they took it in, it was nasty.
It breaks everything down.
Exactly. They were a perfect drive and kick team for threes.
Yeah, okay.
And Aaron LaPlaca, who was their center inside, was vital. When he was inside, bro, he got so many boards, averaging about not averaging, but he got 20 rebounds a bunch of times. Wow. You know what I mean? He's nice. And he also if they ran the offense through him, it always turned out to be a good thing. And it's good that you're going to have Tariq Hamid on the team, because every single time he was on the pod and we were talking about Tulkarem, he was like, get Aaron the ball, you know what I mean? And I think he's going to make
smart that his smart guy that understands how to break down defense and work the offense.
And they're all so nice. They're all really nice guys, really fun players. So it's going to be a good
this team
good season.
Actually looks filthy.
They look good.
Based on what I'm hearing, Tariq, the handles, and you said he could score too.
Yeah.
Subhan shooting, Raheem shooting, Minhaj. What is this, bro? Mashallah, bro.
I don't know who Wahid is. He looks like he's 6'3", so getting him more size is always going to help. 6'3", 200. That's pretty good. So that's awesome. I'm happy this team improved, because they were like a mid-level team last year. This is going to take them to the upper echelon if they surpass the league's.
Okay, I'm gonna keep a close eye on this team.
Yeah. All right, next we got my team, Akka and Baysan. So for us, you might have heard of the tragic news last year. Tore my ACL game 3, and then our team went down into the gutter. We only won 1 game. It was just bad, man. I'm telling you, so bad. But this year, we're new and improved. You could see the height on our team. Everyone's above 6 foot. It's a requirement, except my brother. Favoritism, I know. It's okay. But we actually combined 2 teams here. So we combined Khan Yunus and Akka. And so you had me, which I'm not even going to elaborate on the way I play, because you don't need that scouting report. You'll see.
He's not trying to spill it.
Nah. I'm actually coming off the bench because I just got, I just had my surgery in January. I'm still slow, so don't even worry about me.
Surprised.
You just leave me open.
You said week 3. It hasn't even been a full year.
No, it hasn't.
Mashallah. That's good that you're back.
I'm moving well, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet to be full. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to ease my way into it. But
that's good.
You got Ahmed Kawar, who was an all-star last year, because it was funny. Last year I have a story to tell. Rayyan was here, and we were trying to we were looking at the all-star voting and stuff like that, and who we should shout out and everything like that. And Ahmed Kawar got a bunch of votes, and he was like, "Who's Ahmed Kawar? Why does he have so many votes?" And we're like, "Bro, have you ever seen this guy play? Are you kidding?" And he was like, "No, what are you talking about?" He's like, "This guy gets every rebound. It's insane, every rebound." And guess what he does? He never takes a stupid shot. He kicks it right back out, resets the play. You got a new possession in your hands.
He's one of them.
Insane, bro.
Bro, I love those players that just are crashing on every play. Bro. Super athletic, just somehow jump over everyone.
100%. He's wild. And he just knows his role, plays really well. He's young, 19 years old, and he's tall, and he gets he's just Happy to have him on the team.
Honestly, I love that type of player on my team.
We got Areeha Spa, who is kind of like a drive and he is a good drive and he could shoot sometimes. But last year he didn't feel like he performed as well as he did. So let's see what he brings up for this team. Bilal Mateen, another big guy that we picked up as well. He's a great shooter, surprisingly. And amazing rebounder. He's tall. He plays really smart. We just went over me. Omar Sapani's not on our team. Omar Osmani. He could shoot. He has a great handle. He can pass the ball. He's also another smart player. But when he turns it on, he can't miss. Same with Omar Khan. Omar Khan, best catch and shoot player in the league. I'm saying it right now. Insane shot. Wild.
I joined the league this season.
I know. I know your name's Omar. I know your name's Omar. But
it's like that.
But have you met Omar Khan?
It's like that.
And honestly, even off the dribble sometimes, we want him to be more of a catch and shoot because I think that's when he's like
fits the
super
team
high
better.
percentage.
It makes sense.
100%.
It makes sense overall.
And so he's just a prolific scorer. That's kind of
like a Ray Allen.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know. I mean, I guess I didn't really watch Ray Allen when he was younger.
He was catch and shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about the Sonics.
Yeah.
I don't know about those Super Sonics. But
then we got Osman Khan. Me and him have been training lately. He's great shot. He actually hit we were against Yazur and we almost beat them even though we had no wins. And Yazur was the championship team. And it was partly because he hit 5 threes and they were all contested and it was fade away. It was insane.
He's like the dude from the March Madness. What's his name? The one guy. The one white guy.
They
hit like a million contested threes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's really nice. His 3-point shot is crazy. And he's a good rebounder. He's tall. And then we got Yusuf, my brother. So Yusuf is a very smart player, one of the best defenders in the league, I would say, for the guard position. If we're playing you, he's going to be on you. And
he's beat.
He's not beat. I promise. I promise you he's not beat.
He's so beat.
I'm talking you up right now, Yusuf, so you better perform, bro. But no, great defender, very smart player. And when he lights it up, he lights it up. It's not. So I'm excited to see how our team does.
I was gonna say your team when you went through the first half of your team. I was like, oh, it looks like there's not that much shooting, and then you went through Osmani and Khan and all that.
And then me, But
never mind.
And then Baysan, which is the Popal team.
Yeah.
All
right. So I love ripping into this team, honestly, because it was the same thing every week, and it really never changed. So it just gave me more motivation to rip them, But they got Big Moose, who is arguably the best player in all of North Jersey. So be ready. Anyone from Central Jersey that's hearing this, if you're your team, be ready, bro.
I'm excited to see how
he could do literally everything.
I've heard a lot about Hossein on this.
Yeah, he could do literally everything. His only issue is he gets in his own head sometimes, but he's such a good player, mashallah. Ahsan Popal, bro, we played them week 1 last season. They were Yafa last season. We had no idea who he was.
Yeah.
He came out and just right off the bat, I'm not joking, 4 straight threes.
Damn.
And we never really recovered, and they won. You guys should be grateful. You guys should be grateful that you guys know this.
Yeah, that's great. Guard the 3. Got it.
Guard him to the 3. Let him drive, man. Let him drive. If Ahsan had more confidence in his drive, he would be something. Because it's 6'5".
Yeah,
not 6'5". It's maybe it's 6'4", 6'3". I don't know.
Yeah, I get you.
Definitely not 6'5" though. If he put his head to it to driving, he has to be at least decent. But he's still young. I mean, I don't know. Hikmet, I know he came to a lot of the games last season. Don't know much about him. I don't think he's gonna have the most impact on the game, but I can't say much honestly on him. Hamza Shah was their captain. Hamza Shah could shoot. He could really shoot, and he's pretty smart. So he's gonna make the right play. He's a guard. He's gonna make the right play, and you can't leave him open.
Looks like a lot of shooters on this team.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was last season. Even they were just oh my god. I'm gonna get to Mohamed Popal. Next is Ishaq Shah, maybe one of my favorite players in all of MB history, bro. He's such a nice guy and has some of the best. The finishing around the rim is for his height. For his height too, filthy, man. Filthy. No. He's doing the he starts out here with the left, and he's not even lefty. Out here and brings it in, finger roll, bro, and he gets up. He's athletic as hell.
Wow. Okay,
so Ishaq is one of my favorite players. Kareem Ahmed, staple North Jersey player. He said he was going to retire at the end of last season, ended up signing up for both, so I don't get that, but he could do everything, really. He could really do everything. His only issue would be he gets a little too overzealous, like he wants the ball, wants to do too much at times, but he could shoot the 3, he could drive, he's got a nice finish, he's got the handle. That's offensively. I can't speak much defensively. I don't really remember. I don't know who this Casey Ramsey guy is.
But he's 6'5", 170, if this is correct.
That would
and he plays center?
You hope. You hope. Because, I mean, the only other real big man they have that plays center-ish is Moose.
Yeah.
So they kind of need that. So that's good for them.
Yeah.
And last but not least is Muhammad Popal. In our first game last season when he versed us, we knew him. We knew what he had. Dude still came out and hit 5, 6 threes. We just didn't expect him to hit them. So he's streaky. He's streaky, but he could shoot. If you leave him open and he hits his first one, you want to guard him.
I've actually been on I think a team with Muhammad Popal, so shout out MP3. But what's it called? All right, bet I'm excited for next week.
They're a good team. But I will tell you, look, just the same way we did it last season in North Jersey, how we ripped you guys every week for the defense. I'm gonna rip you guys right here again and again. You guys better come and play defense. If you guys fall apart the way you guys did last season, it's not gonna be good.
So offensive superpower.
Offensive superpower. The addition of Musa Yanis is gonna help defensively, and hopefully this new Casey Ramsey guy is gonna help.
Right.
The rest of the guys are
like
pretty similar.
Yeah. Okay, but let's go to the next one. So last set of games, you got Shatila versus Bir Seb'a. So Shatila. So this is the other half of the old Rafah team. You had Karim and Sami Sha'ban, father-son duo here, and they picked up Mahmoud Hamdan, and I think that's the only people I really recognize on this team personally. Do you know anybody else on this team?
I mean, Muhammad Amin, I know.
Okay, is he nice?
He's
tall.
He's older now.
Yeah,
but he's nice. He's nice. Like he's tall. He knows how to finish around the rim.
We're gonna ask you about this split, if it was amicable or not. I'm gonna be fishing for the details. I'll keep you guys updated, pod.
We'll have to see.
I'm gonna go on full reporter mode. I'll bring a mic. So Sami Sha'ban, great rebounder. He's like a leader, and you can see he's the captain. So it seems like he put this team together. He's 75 years old, as we joked about last year.
We have the same jokes. We have people in our league.
But he's still in the league.
Yep.
But as long as he performs, man, he did really well last year. They made it to the finals. It's a heartbreaking loss for him. So let's see if they come back with vengeance this year. I have faith in that team as well. Karim Sha'ban performed last year. He was an all-star snub. He really felt like he really should have made it. He did perform really well in the league too. I think he should have probably made it too. It looks like they have a whole revitalized lineup here. A lot of height that they didn't have last year. A lot of 6'2" here, 3 of them. I feel like North Jersey had a team very similar to this last season, where it was like you have some young guys, and then you have but kind of the majority was kind of old. Yeah.
And
the OGs.
And they played smart. They played the half court basketball. It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
But they once it got out in transition, it got pretty hard for them.
Oh, okay.
When they were versing younger teams, especially that could shoot,
that can run and shoot.
Yeah, they had a tough time. So we'll see.
Let's see how that goes. And then Bir Seb'a, which is an improved team from last year as well. So Mahmoud Zaid was the captain last year. It looks like they lost Ayman Abdel Fattah, who played in our season last year. He actually tore his Achilles. So keep him in your du'as as well. He's probably doing a lot better now. Actually, got to hit him up, see how he's doing.
Yeah.
So they brought back Abdullah Shabazz, great defender. He's kind of like a 3-and-D kind of player. He's pretty good. Mcdad Mahmoud, who skipped last year, but I know him. He's good. Great shooter. He hustles. He plays with heart and passion, as you guys like to say. Anas, who's actually really nice. If this is the same Anas that I'm thinking about, Anas has a handle. He's a crazy scorer. Actually, probably one of the best players in the league as of right now, I would say, as well. He's like, if this is the guy that I'm talking that I think it is, then he would actually be contender for one of the best players in the league for sure. Dinesh, I've played with him personally. He's nice too. No history in MB as well. He's point guard, good shooter, great handle. He's Indian. I'm
gonna talk to you, bro. I need to get that last name down.
we gotta pronounce it right. I'm just gonna call you Dinesh for now. Raj, I don't know who this person is. Omar Ataya, tall rebounder. He could play defense in the half court. He's just got to get back on D. That's the problem. But
I think Mayraj used to play MB North Jersey all the time.
Okay, so you know him.
Yeah. He's that coach, very calm, he's there for the fun in the basketball. Mayraj is a great guy, man.
Okay, fair enough.
Salman Ilyas is passion, coaching passion.
Yeah, okay.
He sets up the zone.
A lot of player coaches on his team.
He studies the other, he'll study film.
Yeah.
He goes into it like that. It's cool. And he's tall, so he's good on the board.
Maybe I'll have him on the pod. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. He's a fun dude.
Okay, sounds good. And then that's this whole team. And then our final matchup, we got the returning champs, Yazur 18 You got your big three with Alassane, Abu Drahan, Montaka. They still have Sadia with them as well. And then you got 1, 2, 3. I think just 3 other new players. So we don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
They may be assigned a free agent because they only have 7 here. So we'll see before Sunday comes. But you guys have to be careful with this team. These guys, especially with Montaka. Montaka is their player coach, and you can tell, knows the game of basketball, right? Like, he's very smart. Their team is great defensively. Their weakness is they can't really shoot as well as some of these other teams, but their drive is nasty. They play such intense defense that they get the steal and get the fast break every single time.
Yeah.
Nobody could really, handle it in the other league. The other league did have like a smaller court. This league, they have a full-size court and stuff like that, so it's going to be a little different than it was last year. But these guys, champions, they know how to adjust. They know how to, take care of the ball. You got Abu Drahan, who was like basically, if Draymond Green was actually nice, basically, you know what I mean? Like, I'm serious. Like, this guy is nice. 10, 10, and 10 every game. It was wild. It was wild. Like, rebounds, assists. He's playing the inside game, gets the ball to his teammates every time, can score when he needs to. Like, he was just, whatever the team needs, that guy does.
It was funny because he said, if Draymond Green, I was like, oh, he sucked. And he was like, it was actually nice. Like, okay.
No, he's nice. I'm telling you. Actually, let's see his averages for last year. Because it was, bro, I'm telling you, it was actually crazy to watch. You'd see him, like,
28
MBR.
Like, I mean, that speaks for itself.
8, 11, and 5. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, 5 assists and a B is not easy.
Right.
I know that first. I was like 2, bro.
Yeah. And honestly, assists a lot of times get missed. So.
That's true.
But hopefully this year will be better. But
you always hope. If you ever get to the championship game, you guys need a stat keeper that will never miss one stat. I promise you, I won't miss one stat.
I won't either.
I'm the goat stat keeper. I promise. I've been doing this for way too long.
It was funny. I actually had to pick up last year because like they had other people do it, and people just called out, and I was like, all right, I guess I got to learn this.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Yeah, no, I've done it for way too long. Honestly.
Yeah, it's fun. I actually like it.
It's fun. It is fun.
Then you got Alassane, who was
that's the star player.
Dude,
huh?
Great player, man.
Yeah.
Like he could shoot, he could play defense, he could drive. He's just like one of those like prolific scorer, but also a very good defender. So he's just kind of like a very good all around player.
Love those players.
And then Montaka, who like was the leader of this team, just straight up like so like. And again, whatever the team needs, he will coach his team into shape, and he leads by example. He'll do it himself. You know what I mean? So
all right. So I have a question. Where would you rank this team coming into the season after winning the championship? I know they changed. Mm-hmm. Would you still say they're
top 3 for sure? Top 3 for sure.
Okay.
For sure, I would say top 3. But only like the whole league looks like it's improved. So I also
only time will tell.
I also wouldn't be surprised if they slip into 4 or 5. You know what I mean? That kind of spot. So like.
It's a 12 team.
12 team league, so also improved. Like we have 50% more teams,
yeah.
So it's like also like way more talent in the pool. It seems like we've weeded out like some of the players that don't really play basketball either. So that's great. You know what I mean? And then they're against. I've never seen this.
Tiberias.
Tiberias. Okay.
Tiberias. I have to say that.
Tiberias. Yeah.
It's gonna be here. Tiberias.
Tiberias. Okay. There you go. That's better. Wait, where does it say that?
Right here on the left.
Oh, nice. Tiberias. Tiberias. I like
Everything's Americanized, bro.
Yeah. All right, bet. So the only person I know on this team is Rahim Khan, and he is nice. He actually is nice.
This is another NJ team.
North Jersey?
Well, at least...
So we got like 4 NJ North Jersey
at least
teams.
3. Okay, let me put
That's the majority of them, though.
No, not really, actually.
Really?
I was looking at it. So, Mahruz, 1,000%. Okay. Sal Raheen. So, Mahruz, it was... MVP candidate like 1 or 2 seasons ago. Yeah. Not this last season. It was the season before that. MVP candidate. And he won Rookie of the Year, I think, that season. So Mahruz is a beast. He's a dog driving to the basket. He's a dog. He knows how to use his body, and he's gonna take a smart shot, and he gets the foul line. He'll hit his free throws, somewhat. Not much of a 3-point shooter though, but he'll hit him occasionally. But he's a dog. Like you can't. It's not easy to stay in front of him. Like he's big. And then Sal Raheen is one of the best shooters from North Jersey.
Wow.
And he's also a very good defender. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to leave him. And he'll shoot it from logo type distance. Yeah. So Sal Raheen's a beast.
It's gonna be a fun matchup then to watch them against Yazur. That's gonna be actually a really. I'm gonna sit there with my popcorn next Sunday.
This is game of the week right here. Wow. Okay. Besides that, I know I recognize some of the names, but I can't really say much.
Rahim is 6'1". He plays like a point guard. But he's a very, I've never seen a player like him. You know what I mean? Like, he's almost like a big man, point guard, with really good passing skills, can also score. Very smart player, like kind of like that. Like
Sounds like Jokic. But
yeah, kind of. That's no. That if Jokic would like dribble more and kind of be a little bit more like a point guard, that's kind of like how he plays. Kind of like a tall point guard. You know what I mean? Like he's actually really nice.
I don't know if you know Zayn Abdin from North Jersey. That's Zayn Abdin.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. No, he's fun to watch. Keep your eye on him.
Okay.
That's really all I know on this team. I'm excited to meet him too. He's a great guy. Always has a smile on his face. Fun to talk to for sure. But yeah, that's all I know for this
team.
This team.
Tiberias.
Yeah. Okay, that's exciting. This is gonna be a fun game to watch. Honestly, a lot of these teams, I really want to get like a read on every team.
You just need to sit there for this week and just watch, going back and forth from court 1 to court 2, just getting an idea of every team and who they are, what their identity is.
Court is gonna be nice this year. I went and saw it myself, picked it out myself. It's beautiful.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. They're big courts, not like last year. You're gonna have time to warm up this year. You're not gonna have shortened games. So we've ironed out a lot of those issues. I know that was the biggest complaints from last year, but we've ironed them all out, and alhamdulillah, it's gonna be a good season. 10 weeks this season before playoffs, so it's gonna be long. Enough time for me to come back and really. I'm looking to have my back game like get week 6 or 7.
You'll know when that game is back. When I came off my injury, my stats were terrible.
Yeah.
And then the next season, just like a switch. I went right back to my normal numbers.
Man.
Once your numbers are right back to normal, you'll know.
It's exciting. But that's all we got for this week. This is the point where we typically have top plays. All right, and now I hope you're ready for our super serious hype video. Roll the tape. Are you ready? For the tough shots, the deep threes, the perfect swishes, the competitive fire, the quick releases, the late contests, the killer crosses, the intense D and the and ones, the chop plays, the monster blocks, the bullet passes, the steals, and the finishes. The contested shots, did I say and ones? The high fives, the last minute saves, the hustle plays, the shot fakes, the Euro steps and the tough finishes, the killer crossovers, the no-look passes and the baseline drives, the broken ankles, the step-back threes, the buzzer beaters, the logo threes, the I don't misses, and the you can't guard me's, the hand in your faces, the passing lanes and the full court presses. I'm ready for it all. This is Muslim basketball. All right, so this is the end of our podcast for this week. We'll see you guys on Sunday, inshallah. We're excited, looking forward to this season. Bring your A game and bring your manners too.
I like that. I like that.
Be good to each other. This is at the end of the day. Let's be honest. Like, this is Muslim basketball, and we're having a lot of fun here, talking trash. Do that. Like, I loved how we did last year. We talked trash, but at the end of the day, we all knew there was like that brotherhood underneath. You know what I mean? That's what we're going for here. That's the whole purpose, right? So.
Almost everything we start or say, whenever it's related to MB, we always say brotherhood through basketball. That's our motto.
Yeah. So if you're new here, if you're old from here, if you know, that's what we're doing. So
my spiel is whenever I talk about MB and like competition, like we're all basketball players. We love basketball. We like to get emotional. We like to get competitive. We get angry with each other. We get angry with the ref. We get angry with whoever it is. Just remember that like there's so many like larger things that are going on in the world that like. We have no place to be. It might seem extreme, but I say it's arrogant for us to be angry to that extent.
Mm-hmm.
People, like what's going on in Palestine, like think about that. Like you have brothers fighting for their lives against, and we're fighting against each other. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So.
But with that in mind, let's have a fun season, inshallah. I'm really looking forward to coming back, playing with all you guys, meeting all you guys, inshallah.
By the way,
Muslim basketball champions. See, you brought his t-shirt here.
I got that.
How old is that shirt, man?
Experience. Whoa!
You gotta throw it out.
No way! You know what's crazy? I'm gonna show them right now. I'm still on the front page, brother. I'm right there. That's me right there.
How long is that? How old
Champion.
is that picture? What year did you win?
2022.
Oh, okay. So it was pretty recent.
First. Well, you guys haven't had a draft season yet, but first ever draft season.
Oh, okay.
Best season.
So you got lucky. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, it was recent enough where I can't roast him for that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But not this year. All right.
This year.
All right. So with that being said,
Assalamu alaikum.